Hi everyone, and welcome to Gardening Time. Today I am going to be cleaning up some of the Christmas decorations that are still out on the front of our house. As you can see, we got the tree that is sitting on our deck that needs to be hauled off, and there are some Christmas lights that are still up, and a little Christmas tree in the corner. And then we have some lights and decorations around the garage doors. So I want to get all that cleaned up today. You can see that there is still quite a bit of snow on the ground, although it is finally starting to melt. Let me show you a picture of the garden. So yeah, still have a ways to go before we can actually start planting, but at least the signs of spring are here, thank goodness. So anyhow, so today, and then also we have like the doggy area. I have to desperately clean that up. That's shamefully bad, but anyhow, get that all cleaned up, get the front cleaned up, the Christmas decorations gone, and maybe put some Easter decor up and get all that spruced up. So that's what I'm going to work on today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, we are done with sprucing up the front of the house. Now as you can see, I wasn't able to get all of the decorations down, and that is because those 3 pots in front of the garage doors are filled with ice, and I'm unable to pull anything out of those at this time, so I'm gonna have to wait until that dethaws. But what I did was I had a bunch of these containers stored in our garage. What I did last fall, there was a bunch of bulbs that went on clearance, alliums and snowdrops, and I can't remember all of them, but anyhow, so what I did was I took all the containers that I had, and I ended up filling them with soil, unless they were already filled with soil. I filled them up with soil and then planted the bulbs, gave them a good watering, and then tucked them in the garage for the winter. So I'm just now pulling them out of the garage so they can start to get some sun and warm up, and hopefully we'll start to see some baby shoots coming up in the near future. What I did up here is I put a little Hello Spring sign. I got that at our local Menards this past year. I ended up sweeping. There was a bunch of leaves behind this pot here. I ended up cleaning all that out, and basically just kind of sweeping this whole area. Swept the deck, and I also removed some of the snow. I wasn't able to get all of it because I didn't want to rip up the deck boards too bad, but I got as much of it as I could at this time. And then here you can see are a couple more planters that I just pulled out, iron planters. This is another tub. It still has some Christmas decorations in it, but if you can see, I don't know how close you can, or how good you can see that on the camera, but that is filled with solid ice. Here's another planter, again, that I put a bunch of bulbs in. Now the thing that stinks is I think I didn't have any of the plastic tags at the time. Of course, that's no excuse, because I could have probably put tape or something on there to say what was in the containers, and I didn't do that. So yeah, so it's going to be a nice surprise. Put a couple of just statuary out, a little gnome and a bunny. Over here is another container with bulbs in it. And just to give you a look at the front porch, not a whole lot. I'm not going crazy right now with the Easter stuff. I'm just putting out a few things for Easter and spring. There's our little squirrel. We got Hello Spring, or Easter, I can read. And then we got our little Easter bunny with Happy Easter there. So yeah, and then I was able to clean up the yard. Oh, that was such a mess. But we got all that taken care of. So yeah, I am just really happy so far with the way it's coming along. It's just so nice to be able to get outside and do stuff. It's like the weather is finally starting to warm up. You've got the sun, it's just a beautiful day. We're starting to finally get some really nice temperatures. Anyhow, guys, that's it for today, and we will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.